I need to make more room for my fragrances. Here are 10 that I would never get rid of and never stop recommending.
Here's some codes to save you some cash on your next Middle Eastern, niche, or designer fragrances.
My name's Neeb, welcome back to AROMATIX. Today I was looking at my shelf and thinking to myself, I really need to declutter and just maybe get rid of some of these fragrances, but I can't really get rid of all of them. Each one of these it's crazy, yeah. But anyways, this is my passion, this is what I live for, this is what I love. Everybody has their vice, this is mine. 10 designer fragrances I will never stop recommending. The first one on this list is one that I've recommended for a long time. This is my third bottle. It's Versace Dylan Blue. This is my third big bottle, and the dent is serious. It's down to here. I don't know why this one doesn't get much love. It's like Dior Sauvage with more interesting factors to it. It's a little bit more Middle Eastern, so a bit spicier, and I can see that that's probably why people don't like this one as much. For me personally, this is more interesting. It has incense added to that whole Sauvage DNA. So yeah, Dylan Blue, I'll never stop recommending. I've worn this to school, to the gym, and it's been a great fragrance for me. Love you. Dust. I need to dust my fragrances. Next one is a relatively newer addition. I mean, I got this probably last year, and for the longest time, I stayed away from this because I really didn't like what they did. They took the original Dior Homme and they did this. But this is really, it's not that bad. When I first smelled this, I remember smelling something like Fruity Pebbles, but really it's just a lot of this ISOE Super and resin. So super easy, extremely office friendly, mass appealing. If you're going to the office, you're going to school, you're going to the gym, this is a no-brainer. But I have to be real with you guys, I don't detect it after like 5 to 6 hours. But for that reason, this is perfect for exactly those occasions that I mentioned. So if you're going to the office and you just want to smell clean and fresh, you'll go with this one. It's likely that I go nose blind because ISOE Super is just very aldehydic, it smells very airy. And obviously with that, it's probably gonna be one that you go nose blind to. It's just like this airy, woody nuance that you get from the ISOE Super, but it smells very clean and very mass appealing. The next one is super flirty, playful. It can be a little bit cloying if you overspray it, but I think this is youthful, it's fun, it's sexy. It's the original Emporio Armani Stronger With You. This one deserves a little bit of love, man. It started it all. It is a little bit youthful in comparison to all of them. The whole hazelnut and chestnut DNA, smelling like Nutella, but with an overdose of vanilla. That's what this one is. It's super sexy in my opinion. I would still wear this one, but it definitely can be too sweet for a lot of people. Stronger With You absolutely is the most grown-up version. It's the sexiest version, but this one, I think it's one that I'm always going to recommend because it's easier to wear than that one. That one's more specialized occasions. This one, honestly, I could signature scent it. And then look at the dent. I mean, it's a pretty serious dent. Next one, I mean, needs no introduction. Dior Homme Parfum. Sexy, bold, leather, and oud with that lipstick makeup. You're not gonna like this fragrance if you don't like dark leather or dark oud. I know a lot of people praise this one as the best men's fragrance of all time, but you really have to like oud and leather for this one. Personally, I think that this is one of the sexiest, and it's my #1 favorite fragrance of all time, Dior Homme Parfum. Next one I think deserves a lot more love in the whole Azzaro Wanted DNA. This is the Wanted by Night. It's got a bit more contrasting nuances than some of the other ones like the Parfum and the Most Wanted. This one has some crisp apple along with that sweetness and some spiciness as well. This has gotten me the most attention out of all of them in the entire DNA. Granted, I do enjoy the Most Wanted, the all black bottle, the most. I do enjoy that one the most, but it's really close to Stronger With You DNA. This one is the most unique and in my opinion, the most attention grabbing one out of them all. Next one, I'll never stop recommending because it's the flagship of Viktor and Rolf. This is Spicebomb Extreme. After Antidote was discontinued, there really wasn't anything that I was like crazy about until this came out, and it's better than Antidote. Antidote, if you don't know, is one of the earlier fragrances by Viktor and Rolf, and it was this very sexy, spicy, and sweet fragrance as well, but this one just crushes it. So Spicebomb Extreme, if you don't already have it in your collection, I think that you definitely should. Granted, nowadays I don't spray this one as much because of my entire collection, and once you start getting, more advanced in the whole niche realm and all that, you're gonna appreciate some of these designers a lot less. This one I still appreciate it, but I wear it less. Next one is Million Elixir. Yeah, I will never stop recommending this. This is my favorite Million out of all of them, even over Le Parfum, even though that one does like this French and Middle Eastern twist. I find that one to be too heavy on the lavender for my taste personally, and although it does try Middle Eastern with the cardamom and some of the spice, this one is better in my opinion. The addition of that honey seals the deal for me. Next one up is going to be the best 1 million, and it's it's 1 Million Elixir. And we're talking about mass appeal while still putting in my own personal preference. So I would have suggested Golden Oud, but I know that not many people are gonna actually like that fragrance because of the oud note. This one, however, man, if you like sweet fragrances, there's no way you're not gonna like this one. And I've gotten so many compliments while wearing 1 Million Elixir. Next one is an easy, everyday signature scent, gym, office, work, school, whatever. I mean, walking the dog, scooping poop. This is it, Prada Lhomme. It smells like fabric softener. Look at that dent, guys. It has that lipstick iris vibe, but much more around that fabric softener, some soapy vibes. Very elegant, super sophisticated, and one of the ones that I will always recommend. Lastly, in my opinion, is one of the best, if not the best, Invictus, and it's Invictus Legend. Super aquatic. After Invictus Aqua was reformulated, a lot of people started complaining about performance and scent profile, and to be honest with you guys, I'd rather go with something like Hawas Ice. But this one, Invictus Legend, it's still a beast mode fragrance. It's super aquatic, but it's also got like this aromatic bay leaf. And for whatever reason, this is super attractive, super strong, very head turning, and it performs, man. Very blue, aquatic, and just so easy to wear. Mass appealing blue fragrance that is appropriate for any season. Because of its performance, you could rock this even during the winter time. So this is an all year freshie in my opinion because of its strength. So there you have it, 10 designer fragrances I will never stop recommending and never disown. Let me know down in the comments if you agree with me on some of these fragrances. While you're down there, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Until the next one, peace.